Heidi's homestead. I'm gonna harvest just one potato plant. I need this area to be opened, and that potato is in the way. Plus, I think it's about ready. I have a pepper plant and a squash, a zucchini that I need for it to have to move. Whoa. Look at that. And they probably did need a little bit longer. You know what? I need this area to be opened. And that is a seed potato. Whoa. Oh, it's starting to rain, guys. It's starting to sprinkle. Well, it was sprinkling. Oh, chop this potato in half. There it is. There's another one. Oh, I don't want to damage potatoes. I think that's it. Think. Okay, so the half. All right. I think the potatoes in this area could be done ready. They're about done. Okay, let's pull it. Oh yeah, definitely done. Well, they could have gone a little longer, but they're definitely usable. So, sorry, every weed I see, I'm just gonna pluck out. Yeah. Okay. Looky those pretty nice sized potatoes. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna bring my shovel. There might be some more under here. Yeah, there definitely is more. Next year, I'm for sure gonna plant these again. These are red potatoes, I think. Norland red. I got them from Tractor. These and some white potatoes are gonna be the ones that I'm planting next year. They just give me an abundance of them. I'm gonna go get my shovel and we're gonna see if we have more. Okay, I got my shovel. Let's hope we have more potatoes. Oh, down here. Yep. Over here. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm sure I left some, and they'll probably pop up next year. So that's fine, I'll let them volunteer. And what I'm seeing is a lot of worms, and I like that. That means my soil is nice and healthy. Just gotta weed these. All right. So I'd say that is pretty good harvest for the red potatoes. Now let's go look at somewhere else. I think some are ready. These potatoes I'm gonna harvest is these. These are red thumb potatoes. And they're an early variety, so they take about 70 to 90 days. And I planted these on March 29th, and they should be ready to harvest. So let's get to harvesting. And these are supposed to be fingerlings. So hopefully they are the size that they're supposed to be. How is that giant worm? Ooh, there's a ton of potatoes in here. Yep. So these are the size that they need to be. Beautiful. some small ones. Also some nice sized ones too. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. On these. It's okay. I need to get my wheelbarrow. I'm sure I'll find more potatoes. Underneath all the soil. I might want to. Yep. This one here. Here's another one. 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 Alright. I think I'm gonna go get my wheelbarrow. I think that would be the best option. Because I know that there's gonna be potatoes all the way down. And I want to make sure I grab them all. So, what else? I'll get the wheelbarrow. Alright. I know I said I was going to get the wheelbarrow, but you know what? This is going to be too heavy for me to lift. So we're just going to use our hands. And I found some potatoes. And we're just going to continue digging. Alright, I found these. Nice size ones. Yes, I could have waited a little longer. But you know what? Okay, can be good still. So it's still gonna be plenty good. Very good. So little harvest won't break this, we'll still enjoy them no matter the size of the potatoes. We will still enjoy them, cook with them. No fuss around here about the sizes of the potatoes, especially these tiny ones. They are the best. There's a grub. I want that there. Earthworms, yes. Earthworms are friends. You actually want to see them in your soil. But not grubs. Oh, I feel some here. Some here. Yep. I know it could be easier if I just turn it over. I think this is a potato. But it's just too heavy. No, it was not a potato. Okay. I will reuse this container for probably plant some summer squash, some zucchini. We like the zucchini. So carrots. So I'm gonna turn this container over probably tomorrow. I'll probably find more potatoes down, way down. I'm sure I will. Because I found those all the way down too. Okay, I think that will be it for today. I say we got a nice little harvest of potatoes, and I'm for sure gonna grow these again. They're just very prolific, and this a little large for a red thumb, but that's okay. I think these are done. I'm gonna turn this one over and see if there's more potatoes down there. I'm pretty sure there is, but this is a good little harvest. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we have, maybe we can harvest another one. That's the harvest. I harvested some of the garlic. I'm gonna preserve that because some of them have rotted, and you can tell by the roots. They don't have any roots. So we'll see if those are any good. I'm gonna try to save them. If not, it's not a big deal. But that is the harvest for today. Guys, I've been doing a few little harvests of potatoes. Obviously, I'm not doing the whole crop yet because the rest of the potatoes won't be ready until next month or until August. I'll say next month, mid-July. But the ones that were ready to harvest, I'm putting them here. And obviously, when I harvest the rest of the potatoes, I'm going to, I just need to take this out. I'm going to put a bigger table. I also got some garlic here. I harvested this garlic because it was ready. And some were rotting. These are small garlic. So these I'm just gonna, once they cure, I'm going to peel them and just chop them. I mean, look how small they are. I still have a whole bunch of garlic to harvest. That won't be ready until July, the 4th of July. And it's June 20th. So all I do, I don't even wash the potatoes. I just put them in here, put them on my table, let them cure in the garage. And once for about 2 weeks, and then we'll put them in a crate and they'll be ready to use. I mean, you can use them now. Obviously, you just want to wash them. You can use them now. There's nothing wrong with using them now. But if, let's say, you don't want to use them now, and you want to use them later on, then obviously you want to cure them and then just let them dry out. And for about 2 weeks, and they should be ready to use. But obviously, you can use them now. I'm not gonna use them now because I'm not gonna cook anything. But if I were to cook something with potatoes, I will have them here. I will just come out here and pick what I need. And I use these. So all I do is just this. With the small potatoes too. They taste as good as the big ones. So don't think they can use the small ones, they're good as the big ones. Alright. And then I did harvest some garlic because I needed to. Some of this garlic has rotted. The ones without the roots, they have rotted. But the ones with the roots, like these, like this one, I'm gonna let it dry here, like that. But these small ones are still good, so we'll just put them here. What I'm gonna ask my husband to take me to Menards, and I'm gonna buy like a rack so I could hang all my garlic when it's ready to harvest, so that way I won't have to lay like this. But these two have rotted, so hopefully I could use these, and hopefully they're not too bad.